The wholesale registration page is a convenient way for your potential buyers to sign up for a wholesale account on your store. In a separate video, we went over how to add a link to the sign up form on your site navigation. And now let's walk through the sign up form and a few of the settings that you can change. The title and description of this page can be edited and changed. To do that, you can go to your Shopify admin, go to the online store section, and then down to pages, and then click the create a wholesale account page. You can edit the title up here. And then if you did want to change the description, you can just highlight all of this text, delete it, and then type in whatever you want, add images, links, etc. I'm going to discard these changes for now. And back on the sign up form here, you can see we have a few different sections. We have the customer information, the shipping address, and then some additional specific information about the user's business. Now, if you're on the light or advanced plans, this is the wholesale sign up form you have to work with. We have a few settings you can change. However, for our premium users, you can really customize this form. You can add and remove fields, you can rearrange things, you can add custom fields, and really just collect a lot more information about your customers. We have a separate section of the guide for those users, so check it out after this, but the basics of the sign up form are the same for all users. Let's go and check out what settings we have to work with. So in the Shopify admin, open Wholesale Gorilla, go to Customers and Access. And if we scroll down, we'll find the Customer Activation section here. So there are two main settings here for the form. I'm actually going to jump down to the Mark Customers as Tax Exempt one first, because that's the simplest. This just marks customers as tax exempt or not. So if you check the box here, any users that sign up for an account through this form will automatically be marked as tax exempt when their account is created. So you can choose whichever you like there, whatever works best for your business and customers. Now, the more interesting section here is the auto tag customer input. And so what this does is any tag that we enter into this box will be automatically applied to the customer account when they sign up through the sign up form here. This is important because this allows you to either automatically activate the customer account on sign up or wait for your manual review before you give them wholesale access to your store. So if you leave this blank here, when a customer signs up for an account, they'll have a wholesale profile created. However, they won't be added to any price lists yet. So this will give you the opportunity to manually review their account, make sure that you want to give them wholesale access, and then you can add them to a price list later. Let me save this really quick. So how does this work in practice? Leave it blank if you want to manually activate the wholesale customer account. However, if you want the customer to immediately have wholesale access to your store when they sign up, we need to add a tag here. And the tag we need to add is going to be the tag that we use for a price list. So just briefly, as a reminder, let's go to pricing and discounts. Let's go to manage prices. And we can see here we have a couple different customer tags. So in this case, I want to automatically add any customer that signs up through this form. I want to automatically add them to the wholesale 50 price list. So I'm going to want to automatically add this tag to any customer who signs up through our form, and this will automatically add them to a price list. Back in Customers and Access, we'll scroll down to our auto tag customer input, and we'll add in that wholesale 50 tag. Hit enter, it appears there, and then we will save. So what this means is whenever a customer signs up through this form, they are going to automatically be added to our wholesale 50 price list, and they can start shopping right away. Additionally, these customers will be marked as tax exempt when they sign up through the form as well. So let's give it a try. Back on the wholesale form, I'm going to sign up for an account here. Once the user has filled everything out, we can see here that the account was successfully created. Let's go check out the customer profile itself. So here in Shopify, when we go to the Customers tab, we can see we have our new customer, Tom Thumb. When we open him up here, if we scroll down, we can see two tags have been added to the account, WG_wholesale. And this is just an automated thing that our app does that you can ignore. And then we also have wholesale 50, which is our tag that added the user to a price list. Down here in the notes section, you can see the notes that were added here, and you can see all the address information was added to the customer profile, as well as the phone number. So this customer has now been added to a wholesale price list. And if we log into this account here, we can just start shopping wholesale right away. When a customer signs up through the sign up form, you should get an email as the store owner alerting you to the new sign up. If the customer was already added to a price list, then no action is required. But if you left the auto tag field blank here, then they wouldn't be added to a price list and you would need to manually add them to a price list before they can start shopping. Also on the Wholesale Gorilla homepage, at the top, you'll see new customer notifications over here. You can see here this customer was assigned to the price list Wholesale 50. Just a reminder to consider sending them a welcome email, perhaps offering them a discount to your store or other incentives to get ordering. You can dismiss this or click Got It whenever you're done to hide these notifications. One last note, in the Customers and Access section, if your customer activation section doesn't look like this, meaning it has an additional input here called Auto Activate Customers, that means you're on Shopify's legacy customer accounts. If you look in the guides, there's a little more information on what that means and what to do about the Auto Activate checkbox. So look through the KB for some information on that field if you are on legacy customer accounts. Lastly, just as a reminder, light and advanced users don't have the ability to rearrange or edit fields in this form. This is for our premium tier customers who have a lot more control over the Create Wholesale Account form. Check out the guides for more information on that.